Stephen, can you give us your thoughts on today?
Obviously frustrated with the result because I think we've created more than enough to win more than one football match. Actually, I thought we were outstanding for 45 minutes. I think that's the level that we've been searching for this season, but we only showed it for 45. I thought we came out in the second half and we never really continued to play how we did in the first half. I thought hearts grew into the game, but we've certainly got ourselves to blame, and I think, you know, as a group today, I think we've stitched Alan McGregor up a bit because we should have been 2, 3, even 4 goals out in front when the moment came where they equalised. So obviously feel very frustrated at the moment.
In terms of you mentioned the goal scoring, it's not the first time you've sat in front of us this season and said that the team hasn't rewarded itself. Is that again just the continued frustration?
Well, look, in football it's about what happens in both boxes, and when you play at the level we did in the first 45 minutes, I think we should have been, you know, we've had, Craig Gordon's been very busy this afternoon. He's made some really good saves, but at the same time our finishing's got to be better. We've got to be more ruthless and we've got to take more chances. I think we've created 28 shots at the goal today. We've had a tap in to score. We've had an opportunity at 1v1 where we could have lifted it over the keeper or even gone round the keeper. So when you're talking about the level of players here at Rangers, you'd expect us to score more than one goal from what we created today.
Just following on from that, Stephen, a bit like Motherwell a few weeks ago, with disappointing 2 points and some loads of good play, lots of chance creation, but individual errors at both sides costly. Are you concerned that is becoming a pattern, or are you more confident that inevitably with those kind of chance creation numbers that we'll get that second and third goal in a match?
Well, I think we've got no choice if we want to get to where we want to get to. I think in terms of the performance was really good first half, played with control, played with style, created a lot. We actually got a fantastic goal, put ourselves in a good position. But at half time you're saying to the lads, we need to keep this level, keep creating goals, but we need to go and take the points away from Hearts. If you don't do that, you always know they're going to have 1 or 2 moments themselves, and they did. And they made us pay at the end for us not being ruthless enough the other end.
Your substitutions at 75 minutes, you took the 2 creative players off, I guess, and we ended up with a midfield of Kamara, Lundstram and Davis. Was your mindset there at conserving?
Well, if you remember the chance when Barry Mackay went through and skipped through, it was down because Joe Aribo didn't make a tackle and he's on a yellow card. So that was obviously a decision made for me. We brought Bakuna on, who created a fantastic chance for Roof. Roof's normally does take them chances. And obviously the one that Roof puts on a play for Morelos, normally that goes 2-3-0, it's game over. And we're talking about a fantastic win. Unfortunately, we're not, because we weren't ruthless enough.
Sure.
As you say, Stephen, you controlled the game for large parts there. Managing to sort of concede a goal that late but still avoiding defeat, is that a bit of a warning shot to you now going forward?
Well, we've already had that warning, really, the Motherwell results. But what we did do from Motherwell is we reacted really well, and we went to Ross County and got the result we wanted on the back of that. So we've got a huge game on Thursday night. We need to try and find the first half performance for longer. And if we do, maybe we can kickstart our form in Europe. And then we've got another tough game away at St Mirren. So we need the reaction from the disappointing today, because I thought the control and the performance and what we created today, we should be talking about 3 points rather than 1.
The dynamic's completely different as well in terms of this season and your league position. In terms of being top of the league, how much are you enjoying or not enjoying, as it might be, that early sort of pressure that's on with Hearts being so close and other teams in the mix?
I think it's still very early. I think even last year, after maybe more of a consistent start, nothing was won after 9 games. We're not even 1/3 through the fixtures yet. We've still got to play 2 more teams, and then you're 1/3 through the fixtures, if you like. There's obviously 3 sets of 11 games before you even talk about the split games. So it's still very early. There's tons and tons of football to play. We are where we want to be in terms of our position in the league, but we know, performance-wise, consistency-wise, and also being ruthless in the final third, we've still got levels to go to, which is a positive. But also, after a result like today, you know, you can't keep letting points slip away from you like that. You can't do that.
Yeah, Stephen, going back to the forward guys, you know, everyone's used to seeing Rangers teams free scoring, free flowing. I think it's just 15 goals in the league so far this season. How much of a concern is that, and is it a confidence issue with the front guys?
I don't think so. I don't think it's confidence. I think it's just that little bit of quality that's needed. We know we've got the talent there. We know we've got the ability. The players have, Roof last year scored consistent goals. Morelos does. Maybe we just need maybe 1, 2 or 3 of them that little extra yard sharper when the chances come, and that little bit more ruthless and a little bit more selfish when they come, just to kill teams off, because we can't keep creating 25, 26, 27 chances and only scoring 1 goal. That's not enough.
You said after the Motherwell game it felt like a defeat. Is that similar today?
When you're Rangers manager and you don't win, it's always a crisis on the outside, the noise, the frustration, the disappointment. But my job's to remain as balanced as I can. It's not what we wanted today. I appreciate that. But we've got a huge game on Thursday night and I need to get the boys ready for that. So if I'm frustrated and disappointed now, but we're top of the league, it's not a bad place to be in.
Thanks, Stephen. Title win last season, one of the key things when we won the title last year was we were solid at the back. We were losing goals this season that you would say are probably uncharacteristic of us. Is that a concern?
I think both sides of our game have still got a level to go into. I thought in the first half they didn't have a shot on our goal. Defensively we were fine, playing with control, creating chances. Second half I don't think we defended well. That side of the game, I thought we become more passive as the game went on. And as I said to you, you've got to defend your box well enough. Last year we defended our box outstandingly well and got to where we wanted to get to at the end of the season. We need to improve in that department for sure.
And the form of Alfredo Morelos just now, bit of concern as well?
I don't think he's at his best, but he's still getting into the areas, he's still getting the chances. I think he must have had 4 or 5 today, so we need to maybe sharpen him up and get him to that next level, and I'm sure the goals will come. But he's certainly not at his outstanding best, for sure.
One of the positives I thought from today was the partnership between Glenn Kamara and Joe Lundstrom. I thought they were excellent. Yeah,
we played with 2 in there today, and as I say, for 45 minutes they ran the game. I thought they were outstanding. I thought John played like 2 players today, and he's really showing his level now. We've got a lot of confidence and belief in him, and he's finding that level of consistency now after taking time to settle in. And again, he gets man of the match, but that's not important right now. What's important is we've let 2 points get stole away from us after such a decent performance where we've created enough to go and win it.